Anybody else here from Brooklyn?
Woo!
Yeah? Two? All right. But yeah, I'm a rapper / poet. I'm only going to do some poetry for you guys, so I'm gonna get straight. I'm gonna get into my first one, and then I'm gonna let you guys know a bit more about myself. Okay? So my first poem is called "Where I'm From." I am from Salt and Pepper, from loud radios and stereos on a hip-hop station. I am from that old Haitian culture that gave birth to a new generation of hip-hop. From the smell of mothballs and stewed chicken in the air, from where young girls dressed in pretty red dresses and appear to be as beautiful red roses, but only to find out that they come with thorns. From the place where young, unemployed men stand on street corners and claim to be working, where dice roll as if bowling balls hitting pins, hoping that the jackpot will spread out loose change. I am from the city. I am from the crowded streets, the land of no sleep, the place where when the sky is filled with darkness, the ground is still lit up. But unfortunately, I am from the part of town where when the sky is filled with darkness, dark things happen. Everywhere you go, light, what you seek, but the only light that you peep is the light that comes out the tip of a gun when it sweeps. Someone's soul from their bones, and their bodies are laying there on the ground, hoping to be found, and the flesh soon to become dust, particles of the earth, and when the wind blows, they disappear into the air. I am from food stamps. From that 9 to 5 that mama used to work and still couldn't pay the bills on time. I am from destruction. From that painful desire to find the light, that pain I keep inside, those teardrops that I wipe at night. I am from trials and tribulations. From that examination room where the Lord is testing my strength while Satan is testing my faith. But no matter what, I would never give up, because even though my life on earth may seem like hell, that is only where I am from, but I know where I am going. And I am going to the kingdom called heaven. That's right, baby. The land of no fear, the place where young boys run loose with lions as if they're dogs, and wolves are considered as house pets, and sharks are just oversized goldfish that need bigger tanks. You see, it's not about where you come from, boy, it's about where you're going. Say it with me. It's not about where you come from, boy, it's about where you're going. And I come from a city where many kids will drop out of high school and many more won't even graduate on time. But I'm currently in college hoping to get my master's in theology.
Woo!
Hopefully one day start my own ministry.
Woo!
It's not about where you come from, boy, it's about where you're going. Say it with me.
It's not about where you come from,
boy, it's about where you're going. And I may be from an ugly background, but I'll soon be gazing at a vision picture perfect, which was painted by the painter who only creates the finest portraits. It's not about where you come from, boy, it's about where you're going. Say it with me. It's not about where you come from, boy, it's about where you're going. It's not about where you
come from, boy, it's about where you going.
It's not about where you come from, boy, it's about where you're going.
Woo! Oh.
Thank you. So yeah, again, I come from Brooklyn. Shout out to you guys for spending his Saturday nights here with us and to support the movement. I came through with my mom. Shout out to my mom.
Woo!
Yeah. And tomorrow is actually her birthday, so she's spending her birthday weekend here with me. So fun fact about myself, I'm actually from a Haitian family. You know?
Nice.
Yeah. Thing is though, like I've been super Americanized. You know, like all of my Haitian friends just like they just are ashamed of me. They're just, you know, like I try to speak Creole and like I can speak it, like I understand it and I know the language, but like I grew up with a speech impediment, right? So like the fact that I'm even able to even stand here and speak to you is like a super miracle. But when it comes to Creole, it's like I have a really strong, like a very hard time saying the words, right? So I'm with my Haitian friends and I'm trying to be down, like, hey, ça passe, you know, and they look at me like, Sammie? Like what? So yeah, but my mom, like, she somehow always just knows what I'm saying. Even, you know, I'm not saying it right. There's just something about, like, parents, they just always know what their kids are saying. You know, and some parents say that they can tell what's wrong with their baby just by the way they cry, right? Like, it's like this gift that parents have for their kids, you know? But fun fact about me too, which you said earlier, I'm a Christian. I go to church. I'm a church boy. So my faith is really what empowers me to keep going, to keep moving. It's the reason why I do what I do. My house had caught on fire when I was 14 years old, and the church next door pretty much had took us in. And I kind of just stayed. I found the arts. I joined the poetry team, the dance team, every team in the arts. It was a small church, and but that's been like my foundation. That's been like the purpose of everything that I do. So I'm gonna get into my next poem, which pretty much emphasizes that. It's called Scars. Do anybody here have any scars? Like anybody have been through some stuff?
Yes.
Yeah? You got scars to prove it, like whether it's physical or emotional.
Woo!
No, we've all been through some things. So
no hands up.
let me get my next poem, Scars. They say that the quickest way to grow tough skin is to get burned. I never believed it. See, pain is only hurtful when it is felt. It took me a while to realize that my pain was a result of my strength. Part of the identity that God had given me. My dichotomy of a personality. I still have a love and hate relationship for this economy. They say that black men don't have a lot. I say black men have no youth. From day one, my father was absent from my household. So from diaper days, I had to put on my big boy pants because I was the man of the house now. From young, I had to watch my mother struggle, hug her, and tell her that everything would be okay, even though I didn't really know what was going on. From young, I learned that I had to be the warrior that guarded the village gate. At 14, my house caught on fire, and I had a hard time showing emotion because I knew that I had to be the legacy my family stood on. 16, grandma died. And I still had a hard time showing emotion because I knew that my strength had to be passed on to my mom. At 17, got evicted. Still had a hard time showing emotion. A few months later, I met a girl. We fell in love. Still had a hard time showing emotion. I had refused to allow her to step foot into my household. Was too afraid to show her how I was living. The truth was, I was just too afraid to fully allow her to enter my world. I had been hurt way too much, heart been hit way too much. These bruises will not heal quick enough. These scars and marks refuse to hide themselves. These cuts won't take stitches, they continue to reopen due to bad memories. But I learned that my pain was a result of my strength. That it only meant that I was still alive and that what was meant to be the end of me never really touched me. It only grazed my skin. The bullets they shot at me never really touched me. It only grazed my skin. I am tougher than I look. Angels surround this kid, so if I fall beneath the ashes, I'll just rise again. The phoenix is alive. Jean Grey couldn't crack this pen. I'm a new creation. I got rid of the X-Men, so don't watch my sins. Don't worry about these cuts, though, boy. They ain't letting little cocoa butter Vaseline can't fix. I'm good. So tell Satan that his plans failed. Tell my haters that I will prevail. Tell my oppressors that they won't keep me down for long. And tell our president, and I'm still praying for him. Know that we serve a God that heals all wounds, mends broken hearts, comforts the lonely, and picks up the weak. Our strength, fortress, and fortitude, forged from his greatness, we are great. We are strong. No matter, we are strong. We are saved. Thank you.